Hey, what's happening, my friends? So I'm getting some peppers started today here in mid-April. It's April 19th. Generally, I get my peppers started a little bit earlier, but what I've noticed over the years, the peppers just really don't do much until the weather begins to heat up. So there's not much purpose of me getting those peppers going too early. So today I want to share with you how I like to get my peppers growing. Whenever I'm growing out crops where I'm planting out lots of the same seed, it makes more sense to use a flat than a jiffy pod, or even starting right in containers like this, because you can get growing a ton of plants in a minimal amount of time using a flat. These flats also come with a humidity dome, which is great for getting those seeds germinating sooner than later. Now I'm using a homemade seed starting mix, and you can see I've got it in one of these concrete mixing tub containers. You can pick these up at your big box stores like Lowe's, and these are wonderful for multiple different uses in the garden, but I love putting my seed starting mix in here for easy access. So to start here, I'm using a pre-moistened seed starting mix that I put together on my own. Saves me a bunch of money to make this stuff in bulk. If you want to check out how I make my seed starting mix, check the links down below. There'll be multiple links to related videos to what we're doing today. And just like that, in about 10 seconds, we've got 40 different seed starting squares ready to grow. It's worth investing in some good trays like this. You can use them year after year after year. The main thing is just keep them out of direct sun during the summertime so they don't get brittle and crack on you. Another benefit to waiting a little bit later to get my pepper seeds growing is that more than likely I'm going to transplant these little seed starts directly out into the garden. I'll have to offer them a bit of protection because they'll still be little guys, but it's going to save me that time and effort of potting up and trying to get a more established plant going like I do when I'm trying to get a better jump start on the season. All right, so I've got 140 seed cells here ready to go. Now I'm just going to use my dibber and just make a little indentation in each one of these cells here to drop my seeds into. You know, peppers are one of my favorite crops. I love eating them. I love drying them, storing them, adding them into my soups. And I like the mild peppers too, like bell pepper. Adds excellent flavor to many culinary dishes. And just like that, I'm only 2 minutes into the process and we got these flats ready to drop some seeds. And check this out, guys. This is a awesome variety pack of hot pepper seeds, 13 different types in one packet. By buying in bulk like this, I was able to get my seed costs down to about $1.25 per package. And I've used this brand before, 𝗥𝗲𝗹𝗁, and had great success, good germination rates. This package contains Big Jim, Claro, Cayenne, Firecracker, Fresno, Habanero, Hungarian Hot Wax, Jalapeno, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, Hot Red Cherry, Santa Fe Grande, Serrano Hot, and Small Red Chili. And each pack has more than enough seeds for the at-home grower. So I'm just going to go around and tap a seed or two into each cell. This mix is so fluffy. Once I press it down, they're just going to be about 1/4 inch down. Move on to the next one. Yeah, some of them are even getting 3 seeds. But you know, when it comes time to transplant these out, I can also divide them. So the main objective here is just get them started and get them started quickly. Usually I'd put some plant markers on here, but I'm not overly concerned with even doing that. I'll know what pepper I'm growing. It's pretty easy to determine. One of my favorites, habanero pepper. Not only is it a nice spicy pepper, I like to add them into my juices especially. It's a beautiful plant. As are all hot pepper plants. They're so ornamental. Some of these packs I'm using them all up. Others I'll have a few extras. Serrano pepper. This is probably our most used pepper around this house. It's really just the perfect amount of hot. Even people who aren't into real spicy. I mean, some of the serranos can be really hot. It's kind of hit and miss. But it's easy to control the amount of heat you want to add to a dish with the serrano just by the amount of pepper that you add in. Let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite pepper to grow and how do you use it? I'm always looking for new varieties to include in my garden. And I know some of you got some favorites that you've been growing for a long time. Here we've got a Fresno chili pepper. I'm going to have more than enough here that I can share some of these plants with friends and neighbors as well. All gardeners should engage in that activity. Not only will you get your neighborhood growing more, but chances are they're going to have something to share with you as well. Both plants and seeds make a great gift, and it's the gift that keeps on giving. So just like that, guys, 120 plants in just a few minutes. So now I'm going to take my handheld electric sprayer and just kind of really level out these cells. Get it all nice and cleaned up and just add that extra moisture in there. Help to get those seeds germinating. It's important to not use too heavy of a spray so you don't displace the seed too much. You don't want to drive it too far down into your seed mix. So something like this works perfect. And I use this to water as they're growing up as well. And I'm just going to slap some humidity domes onto these. When I start to see them emerge from the seed mix, we'll go ahead and remove it. But the added humidity is going to really get us growing quickly here. And just like that, 120 pepper plants, just a few minutes. You can do this at home too, and I hope you do. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Until next time, this is Dan from PlantAbundance.com. Take care. I'll be talking to you again soon.